Hi, we're here with my friend Sat,
Hi, nice to meet you.
and Sat's here with an entry into a National Instruments design competition. It's actually a bike that can kind of be controlled with an RC control like you might use to control an RC plane. Um, Sat, this is a pretty interesting design. I think most people, for an autonomous vehicle, they'd put a gyroscope pretty near the center of mass. You didn't do that at all. Can you tell us a little bit about why you did not and what's going on here?
Well, to tell you the truth, we actually tried to implement the method with the big gyro for the bicycle. We tried to put it in the back, but as we found out, it wasn't really stable, and we couldn't get the results we wanted. And then we thought about maybe putting it in the middle, but then you would actually lose the ability of the bicycle to have a rider on it. So having these problems, we actually decided to use another method for stabilizing the bicycle. We're eventually using a steering control method that is implemented by using this motor to control the handlebar of the bicycle. So now we're using the stereo, the NI stereo, to have as its input the information from the gyroscopic sensor in the back and control the motors for the steering, the thrust, and the braking systems.
What is the gyroscopic sensor? Is it the kind you'd use in a cell phone?
It's a little bit more accurate than that. If we use the same ones, then we wouldn't get the same results. We wouldn't get the same results that we needed. It's an MTI unit provided by Xsense. The accuracy it has provides us the stability that is enough for us to reliably change the direction of the handlebar.
Do you also sense the steering angle?
We don't sense the steering angle in a gyroscopic kind of sense. We sense it through the feedback that we get from the motor.
So you have three motors on here, one for steering, one for driving, and one for braking?
Yes, we have, initially the bike had a motor for its thrusts, so we still keep on using that. We just redesigned it to be controlled by the stereo controller, and we mounted the motor for the steering bar and the motor for the braking system. Of course, we already have added some other features that we're not showing here today. We have to keep some features a secret. We have motors for controlling a lidar in the front and a camera, and for some side wheels that are going to be helping our bicycle become more autonomous.
You had an interesting story about the battery pack. Can you tell us that?
Oh yeah. Well, actually, our batteries are designed to be fitted inside the box, like in the back of the bicycle, but we couldn't get any batteries from China because I'm representing the University of Tsinghua in Beijing, China. So we tried to get everything here. It didn't go through customs. We had a rough time. Eventually, like the people from NI got some batteries for us, but the size wasn't exactly what we wanted, so now we just see the batteries strapped on the back of the bicycle, which doesn't look pretty, but I mean, at least it still works.
So what would you say the toughest part of this project was in terms of design?
In terms of design, well, I can tell you that since we're not a professional team, we just trying to do our research in the university, and we tried our best on this project. I can tell you that the design is still not like the optimum. We have a lot of implementations that didn't go exactly as we planned, so we're trying to redesign some things for a beta. This is the prototype, but I can tell you, like, as I said, like in the back we had some assistive wheels, some like learning wheels on the side to keep it balanced when it's standing, because using the steering control method you cannot actually have it balanced when it's standing. But after so many experiments, after so many runs with the bicycle, and after so many falls, actually they broke. Even like the actual pedals of the bicycle, they broke on us. So we're gonna redesign it to be a little bit more sturdy, and now that we actually have the method right, we can redesign it and have it at least look a little bit slicker, because now you can see a lot of cables and stuff, so we're gonna get it looking better.
And how fast can you get this thing going?
Given this method that we're using, the lowest speed you can get is about 5 kilometers an hour, and the top speed you can get actually depends on the motor you have in the back, which is pre-installed. Now we can get like speeds up to 25 or 30 kilometers an hour. Of course, if you change the motor and use a stronger one, then you can get like speeds higher than this. Our model can still cover that.
And part of your research is to eventually field this with somebody riding on it. Can you do that yet?
Well, up to now, we just like use dummies on it that do not move. It actually looks funny when you have a dummy on a bicycle, but in the future, we hope to readjust our model and just have it like working as well with a human rider. And in that way, we can also assist learners and or people that just want to let go, like bicycle, take me somewhere, and that's it.
Autonomous bicycle.
Well, that's the whole goal in the end. That's the end of the tunnel. But we're still walking, not in the dark anymore, but we still have a way to go.
Great. Thank you, Sat.
Thanks a lot.